All right, now that I can have a conversation with an actual human being, I can plug the mic in. So, Kimmy, you can ask questions, and I'll probably answer you since we're kind of in like the same kind of mental space. All right, so for me, why I'm creating a fifth YouTube channel. All right, so the first YouTube channel that I created was this one. The second channel that I created was my studio channel, which was a channel that was supposed to do like videos, short films and stuff. So that was the second one. The third channel was the channel that I created for my clan. All right. The fourth channel that I created was the channel that I created for the graphics business that I do, because I edit videos, do graphics. I also do like product launches and stuff. So that video is pretty much a marketing. That channel is pretty much a marketing channel. So the idea behind that channel was it was supposed to be an experiment for two reasons. One, it was supposed to be an experiment for me to figure out if I can actually learn how to do marketing and all the other stuff that comes with it. You know, because YouTube is basically marketing. So I wanted to see how much I can learn from that. And then now, from all the knowledge that I get from the production channel, the marketing channel, the main channel, all of that put together, then I use that collective knowledge to now create the fifth channel, which will be a channel to teach other people how to create successful channels and successful businesses on YouTube and across different social media platforms. Right? So while this content will be globally recognized and can be used globally, it will benefit local content creators like people in Jamaica or people in smaller areas of the world a lot more than it will benefit people in larger areas of the world, because people in larger areas of the world, they already have location already working for them, so their content discovery is a lot higher than everyone else. Okay. Not really. After I collect my first paycheck, I will figure it out. Well, it's not gonna be as much as a thing. Like, I get paid every month or every other month, and it's like anywhere between $100 to like $112, right? And that's like after taxes. So, well, sometimes before taxes and sometimes after taxes. So it kind of depends. So, for me, I keep telling people, if you want to know like if you should continue doing YouTube, think about it like this. If you were to work on YouTube without getting paid, would you do it? And if the answer is yes, then yeah, you can continue doing YouTube. But if your main motivation is money, then you can continue doing YouTube too. It's just gonna be a bit harder and a bit more discouraging when the numbers don't add up at the end of the month. All right, so that's something to take into consideration. So for me, I do this for fun and I have a day job, so most of the funding that I use, I just pump back into the channel. All right, and then to try to grow the channel, because there's currently 3 of us on the channel right now, and that's how the channel operates. So if I can grow the channel to a stage where it can become a source of income for all 3 of us, then that would be good. But currently at the scale in which we are right now, the channel isn't that. And a lot of people think that when you get to like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, that's around the time when YouTube gets easy and you can start making money and stuff. But realistically, the percentage of your audience that's active doesn't actually let that happen. So the realistic part of it is that at the end of the day, you need to be at least 10,000 subscribers, right? Yeah, I do it for the fun. No, yeah, cool. So realistically, you need at least 10,000 subscribers, right? So that's just my take. But realistically, you need at least 10,000 subscribers, right? To make, and then the percentage of your audience that really supports your channel is like let's say 1.25% of your audience supports the channel, right? So we're talking about like, maybe if you're lucky, we're talking like 50 people daily, right? If you're lucky. So with that person, with that amount, you then have to figure it out, because nowadays YouTube is catering now to people who do a lot more content on YouTube versus people who do better content on YouTube, because they're kind of slowing down in terms of how much in terms of like the competition, because like you have TikTok now. TikTok is doing good, Instagram's making changes, Facebook is making a comeback, all of that stuff. So, and Twitch is also doing some stuff, so they kind of have to work a bit more to kind of get things up. So they're figuring stuff out though, right? After you meet the 4K hours, etc., it gets harder for their consistently need to put out content to make more money. Yeah, and then every day they remove taxes from the money, right? Because like, even though that's the money that you've earned, right? Even though that's the money that you've earned, daily they're removing taxes from that money. So, you know, you would have to consistently keep putting out videos to make money daily, so that number, because all right, so it's like this. You make like let's say, just this hypothetical, you make like $50, right? So you're halfway to your threshold, right? You have to maintain that $50 until either the 21st of the month or like the 31st of the month, so YouTube can transfer that money then to your AdSense. But if you keep on not putting out content and stuff, then that money is gonna dwindle down and dwindle down and dwindle down until eventually you don't have any. The only real way you can prevent that from happening, aside from consistently putting out content, is you would have, if your AdSense, like say for example you were monetized for like maybe about 3 months or so, you know, after 3 months, if you don't confirm your PIN, then you go in limbo. So within that time now, they can't pull any taxes from that because they don't have anyone that they can tax. So within that time, they can pull any taxes. So they know that $50 will maintain at that $50 level, right? But aside from that, they're going to be pulling taxes from it daily, and you would need to have to keep working to maintain that. So that's why I always tell people, do 2 videos a day, right? One video which is content basically for your subscribers, and the other video is just to cover the basis of taxes, right? So one can be a really long video or whatever type of content that you normally do, and the other one can be a much shorter but more easily digestible content that you can provide for your audience. That way they can watch say they watch your main video and you get 150 views off your main video or 500 views off your main video, right? So these are numbers that I would normally see, so I have to be realistic when it comes to the numbers. So you get that amount of numbers off the first video, and then the second video they post further on throughout the day, that video would get like, let's say 150 views, right? Because it's less, it's not your main content, so you get less views on that one. That one will probably make maybe a few cents, which might account for the cents or the cents to a dollar that you get charged as taxes. So you kind of have to account for that. All right, let's see what well, there's a lot of channel and it's great and it's hard, yeah, but at the end of the day, so like the idea is, if I can have enough successful channels to make enough money, I can add more money to the main channel. Because all right, if I was getting as much support on the main channel as I would want to, which would be like, maybe if I was pulling like, let's just say on average I was pulling like 10,000 views per day, right? Because I'm at 7,000 subscribers now, so let's say I was pulling like half of that, which would be like 5,000 people, because I'm putting out like 9-10 plus videos a day. So if I was getting like 10,000 views per day, that would be good. And then with the revenue that I would be making from that, I could use that revenue to then put back into the channel, and then I could be doing things like gifting a random person a skin like every day, because the cost to do the giveaways would be covered by the revenue that the channel makes. So that's how it is, which is why I keep saying when the videos go out, then you can if people support the videos, then we can maintain the content. I used to do battle pass giveaways, and the battle pass videos got like 300 views first, then 200, then 150, and then like 75, 85, right? That wouldn't cover the cost. So in marketing, you would call that the conversion. So for every dollar that you spend, you should be making back more than $1. So if you spend $1, you make $1.03, then you make 3%. You make about 30% conversion there, because that's 3 cents, right? Or 3% conversion, right? So you need to make more. But if you spend $1 and then you make back $2, then you make back 100% conversion, because you convert back 100% of the amount that you spend. So that's how that would work. But once you see it's not working out, then you have to really think about it. Is it worth investing the money in it? Because at the end of the day, you can tell by the statistics, by the data, by how long people watch, how many views you get, how many people comment, how many people interact with the content, and how many people ask for it to be returned. And if you were getting like 10 and 5 people asking that versus like 100 people, then you really know the difference in how needed that content is, and then you can make the decision and say, all right, cool, this won't work out, just ask this and move on and try something else. And that's pretty much what I do when it comes to like the type of content that I produce. All right, let's see if I can get some more comment. Okay, all right, that's it. Wow, I never know that. When I wasn't monetized, I used to put up 3 videos per day, morning, noon, and night. Yeah, that's it. Right. But yeah, once you figure it out, like how things work as a creator, because like there's many different ways to do things, because my way isn't law. All right, my way isn't law. And you have other people who have things like way more figured out than me, and they're probably more informed to tell you how to deal with certain things. Yeah. I'm Jamaican. You don't know a thing set, right? But once you kind of like figure out the space that you're in, and you know your competition, and you know what you need to do to get your content out there, then you can get way more content out of it, right? Oh, Young, let me give you your point. All right. So, I'm Jamaican mixed with American. Oh, yo, that neat. Good vibes. I am Jamaican mixed with Jamaican. Well, all right, I'm mixed. It's Jamaican, Indian, Chinese, and a few other things. But you know, mix up. You see me, right? And it shows in my hair, cause like my natural hair look terrible. I have like Steph Curry hair. But you can see like there's some really straight here, some really nice looking ones, and then the maroon here. So it kind of mix. Anyways, back to the lecture. So yeah, when it comes to the thing. When it comes to the thing, all right, yeah, cool, love you too. Alright, so when it comes to the whole content creation thing now, the process is like this, and I keep telling people there's like a 3-step process, right? You create the videos, upload it, you review the data. I need to start collaborating with more people, not necessarily Kimmy. Alright, so here's what happens when your channel gets to a stage where collaboration becomes something that is beneficial to both of you, right? Because you have to be able to offer something to the person that you're collaborating, and the person that you're collaborating with has to also have something to offer to you as a creator. When it becomes a mutual thing now, then it's necessary to collaborate. But at the end of the day, your creativity, you should be able to reach the peak of your creativity. And then when it is that you physically and mentally cannot pass that level of you being creative as an individual, meaning there are things that you just cannot do. Like for example, with me, I have skits that I used to do, and I've never played a female in a skit, because I think playing a female in a skit, while that is good acting, it takes from the authenticity of a female being able to put her skills on display in that role. So I, for many different reasons, will never play a female in a skit, right? There are talented female actors that can do that job and do it much better than I would be able to do, right? But yeah, let me see. Guys, let's hit 8K for my guy here. He's so kind to his subs. Like, I mean, that's subjective, and that's opinionative, because for some people I'm mean too. Because if you're trying to be mean to me, I am definitely going to be mean to you, right? And if you're being nice, then I'll be nice, and if you're willing to learn, I will teach, etc., etc. But you know, I'm just trying to do what others would do for me. So if you would be mean to me, I'm gonna be mean to you, and if you would be nice to me, I'll be nice to you, right? But yeah, in terms of collaboration, as I said, it has to be a case where, like, there are roles and stuff that you need to get done in content that you need other persons, not want, you need other persons involved in it to make it work. That's when you start seeking collaboration. Like with me, for example, there are many things that I would like to do, but I can't do on my channel because there's not the persons there that can do it or in that space. Like with beauty, makeup and stuff, right? There's so much stuff I'd like to get into. And like with I enjoy watching like swimsuit hauls and stuff like that because of the presentation of the content. You take clothing and you make it a fun content delivery, where it's like, this is a top, this is a bottom, this looks nice with this, and this isn't too tight and stuff. So I learn things that I wouldn't learn normally, because as a man, you don't know the difference between a loose bra or a close bra, how they should fit and how comfortable it is on the person that they fit on. These are things that I don't know, but I learned these when watching this type of content. So the content delivery is delivered in a way that even a person like me who is from the opposite sex can still learn and understand what the person that is delivering the content can say. Shout out to all the Jamaican fans. Hey yo. Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. Shoutouts don't work in on YouTube anymore. Like collaborations will. So for example, if there's a creator, like say me for example, right? With the new channel that I'm starting now. If I decide to start bringing other creators in for them to share their experiences and stuff, people start hearing these creators and learning from these creators and seeing how these creators articulate themselves, present themselves and stuff. People take that and then use that as, do I like this guy enough? Or do I like this woman enough to go and watch their content? And then that's how you get some new support, right? Yo, Finn, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Right? So that's how you get the support, right? Anyone I'm collaborating with, I have to make sure we have similar content in common. Yeah, that too. Cause like with me, no, it would be different for me. Cause like if I do gaming mainly on this channel and tech stuff. So if I'm to do a collaboration, it's obviously gonna be with a gamer or someone like that. However, if I was to, like, say for example, get a female to do like a skit, I'm doing a gaming skit and I get a female who isn't interested in gaming whatsoever, right? I would just want the female presence with whatever it is that she does. So say for example, she does makeup. She can be speaking on the type of makeup that she does, so she can be asking questions about the makeup. I would be clueless to what she's saying, as with my audience. However, that is a part of the skit, and that would work out to make it a funnier skit. And then people who would actually have an understanding of what they're saying, because female gamers watch me too, right? And they would say, oh, well, she know our thing and stuff. And then like I'd say like, all right, cool, well, if you want makeup reviews, go check out her channel, etc., etc. Then people can go over there and watch it, because now they know your personality, your delivery style and everything. Now they are curious as to what does this person that was in a gaming video can do with makeup, and they go and they watch it. So that's how that would work for me. First time I'm hearing a male saying he loves try-on hauls. I have one to do soon. Yeah, but like, okay, I'll definitely be checking that out for you know, obvious reasons. But yeah, for one, so if that's something that you're thinking about, Kimmy, it's a good direction to push the channel, especially as a female, because I've been on your channel. You're a good looking female, right? And it's a nice direction to push your channel, because what it does is it attracts different types of audiences. So a person like me who's primarily a gamer, but I have a high interest in female and the female body, I would watch this type of content. So you're pulling in different people from different avenues, and because of the interest that I watch, which is I'm a gamer and I watch females, what this does, it also tells the YouTube algorithm that gamers might be interested in this type of content. So now your content now is being served up to other gamers for them to see, and then they now start watching it until eventually you now have an audience with gamers, which was an audience that you did not have, and you have never played a game on your channel. So that's kind of how it works. So a lot of people have their own theories as to how the algorithm works, but that's how it works though. That's kind of how it works in one sense. There are many different things that put together to make the algorithm works the way it works, but that is one of the things that helps it to work the way it works. So if you're in like YouTube Studio and you check on like your impressions click-through rate, and you see you get like 100,000 impressions, and then after that 100,000 you see you get like maybe 1,000 as the percent, you get like 10%, it's like 1,000, and then you see the funnel and it tells you like you get like 800 clicks, and then you get like 500 views from impressions. That's how that works. So the 100,000 people, that's the people that YouTube serve your content up to, based on the type of content that other people that have watched your channel have watches. So it serves it up. So me as a gamer, it serves it up to other gamers. It serves it up to people who watch car videos. It serves it up to people who watch try-on hauls and stuff. And then it keeps doing that. And then of all of those 100,000 people, the people who are interested click, and then YouTube takes that and say, all right, cool. So this amount clicks, and then from that amount, how many people actually watch the video, right? And then YouTube say, all right, so this percentage watches the video. You take that data now and you figure out, what can I do to appeal to the other 900 or the other 90,000 people, right, that did not click? And then you try to figure that out. Or of that 10,000 people, what did I do that made me only get 500 views? What happened to the rest of the persons? Where did they fall off? Because 30 seconds is where it counts as a view. You watch a video for 30 seconds, that counts as a view, right? That's why I think they've limited it now to about 15 seconds counts as a view. So 15 seconds counts as a playback view, but 30 seconds count as a YouTube view. So you have to figure out what you need to do within that first 5 seconds to maintain their attention for the next 5 seconds, to get it to 10, and then from that 5 to the next 5, which is 15, and then to repeat that process to maintain their attention for the next 15 seconds, which now counts as a view. And then now figure out how to maintain their attention for the remainder of the video that you're producing, right? God would always be with you. God bless your fortune. Sorry, fortune. I mean fortune. Hi, boss. You're the most brilliant human to ever exist. I mean, you're pretty smart, but if you were smarter, what you could do is try to source other people and get other people to come to the stream. Get yourself on the leaderboard. Get gifted. create a video on that and show to them and tell them that if they want to get gifted as well, they can do the same thing. And you get the channel growing, and then you tell them that when they come, they can just say that you send them. So when they come here, they actually enter the giveaway as well as they enter you in the giveaway, and then you win again, right? And that would be genius. But you know, you do you. All right. Teacher, can you say, all right, cool. All right, so that's fishing for promotion. All right, so if you still have more questions, you can ask those questions. I'll be answering them. I'm going to be muting my mic for a bit. I'm going to run and get something to eat because I'm feeling hungry. So I'm going to mute my mic for about 45 seconds, and then I'll be right back. All right. That's why they always say put something at the beginning of the video to grab the viewer's attention. Yeah, exactly. All right, so like some people do the thing where they show a portion of the video at the beginning of the video, and then like they find a nice juicy bit, put that at the beginning of the video, and then no, that would entice people to continue watching the video, which is fine, and a lot of people do that. For me, I don't necessarily do that because I want as you experience the video, you experience the video. I don't want you to be watching the video for that one clip, and then when you get to that one clip, then you realize that all of your audience retention just falls off because now everybody has seen the thing that they have wanted to see. And then no, not only did they see it, they now have context to it. So you realize you notice the retention start falling off. So for me, what I do is this. I am a kick-ass editor. So I edit the crap out of the first 5 seconds, then continue on for the next minute and a half, and then tone it down for like another 30 seconds, and then ramp it back up again. So it's like a rubber band. You keep stretching it, and then just enough for it to feel like it's about to pop, and then you pull it back in again, and then you stretch it again, and you keep doing that. So whenever you feel the tension is at its limit, then you kind of reduce the tension a bit, because you can't keep them on their seats for the entire video. I mean, you can, but they're gonna run out of energy. So you just kind of limit it a bit, and just keep working with it like that. So what I do is, let's say for example I am vlogging meeting vibing with Kimmy for the first time. No, that title won't fly. You need a better title that can grab other people's attention, right? Swimsuit photo shoot with, what would really grab people's attention? Swimsuit video with popular female YouTuber. That would catch people's attention, right? And then your picture would be in the thumbnail, and then your name and the little red arrow and stuff, and then people see that and they're like, who is this girl? She looks nice. Now I'm curious. So that's the first thing. The thumbnail is the audition. People click the thumbnail, and then as soon as they click the thumbnail and they start just like, what's up Atumbos, Captain here, Triple Storm, and yes, we're gonna be doing a photo shoot. So I have my this, that. We're gonna be heading out now. So if you're interested, I'm gonna be showing you me heading from St. Anne to wherever it is that she lives, and you can see it conveniently in this light montage. So let's see, and then now edit the crap out, or can just start the video, scene with music. Just keep hitting each edit, each cut, each pushing with the music, and just, you've any editing content out? I have vlogs that I've done like long time ago. But like nowadays I've realized like you don't need to put a lot of like effects and stuff to videos. But like if you go in the channel, there's playlists that I have that I've edited different types of videos. Because like gaming videos are easy to edit. It's a game intro, game, end screen, done. That's it. So you have to find easier ways to edit your videos to make it easier on you as the creator, right? But also make it entertaining for the content viewer to digest, right? So that's how you do it. So for me nowadays, it's just like intro, and within the intro, I've already engaged the audience. So the intro starts, what's up Tumbos, the Captain here, Triple Storm. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to add your Jamaican Jamaican account to your PayPal account, blah 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 blah. That's it. That's the video. So within the first second, I'm already addressing the audience. I've got their attention. They hear what they came to hear. And instead of, okay, so I had my PayPal account for about 10 years and blah 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 blah. Now, nobody cares about that. They came to find out how to add their PayPal account to their Jamaican bank account. All right. So as soon as I do the introduction, today I'm going to be teaching you how to add your PayPal account to your Jamaican account. Right. First thing you need to do is this. All right. Thanks for tuning in.